I wanted to record a quick screencast to discuss the assignment that you'll be doing in class today and then conducting as a student-led discussion, simulation, debate type activity on Monday and Tuesday of next week, which will be October 19th and 20th, depending on which class period you're in. So as you can see, the setup for this activity, this roundtable, is the Protestant Reformation and the wars of religion that we've been talking about all throughout Cycle 4 and reading about all throughout Cycle 4. And in this simulation, you'll be taking on the identity of one of the main religious groups that has emerged during the Protestant Reformation and trying to convince me, and I'll be playing a small-scale monarch, prince within the Holy Roman Empire, totally fictionalized, by the way. And your task is to persuade the crown prince to select your particular religious sect as the one for that region within the Holy Roman Empire. Topics that you'll need to focus on and be able to develop arguments about and make persuasive claims as to why your sect is the best in this area involve some theological issues about salvation, the nature of the soul, access to the gospel, the relationship between politics and religion. What role should there be for secular leaders to guide the church, or vice versa, and current events, so peasant revolts, social topics like uprisings of peasants, as well as witchcraft and more traditional folk practices. On the handout, you'll see the evaluation, and you can read through that and how I'll be evaluating this and what I'll be looking for as I make notes about this roundtable. And then the key thing I want to talk about here is what sources to draw on. Most of these you've read about in the course of this cycle. I think all the ones I've highlighted are ones you've read about. There are other textbooks on my bookshelf you can use. And then there are primary sources. The new material are the primary sources, which I'll show you in a moment. I want to stress that you don't have to analyze all of them, maybe one or two. And what I'm hoping to see is additional practice with point of view analysis so that you consider things like author, audience, historical context, form, and the like. So I've drawn this list from another teacher. I think it's quite thorough. I think it gives you lots of opportunities to dig into this material. But again, you do not need to look through or read all of them. Maybe one or two for your entire group, and that you can incorporate that into your argument. So you see I've broken them down according to the sect that they're related to. Luther, other Protestant reformers, Anglicans, and the Catholic Counter-Reformation. Keep confined to these sources. Don't go digging beyond that. Not vital. I think you have more than enough to work with here. If after this you still have questions as a class, you can have someone note down what those questions are and email me, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you in advance for your hard work on this assignment today, and I'll look forward to holding our roundtable discussions, debates on Monday and Tuesday.